So here we are open to week 1 for health psychology. And this is what you can typically expect to find from week to week is starting off with a to-do list. And I try to put this here for you to help keep you organized throughout the week, as well as for reminders so that you don't forget. But also, this is the order in which I think things should be done in the class to keep you on track and to best utilize all the material. So, first thing you're going to be doing this week is really, if you haven't already, looking over the syllabus and checking that out very carefully. So make sure you understand all policies, all guidelines, the schedule of what we're going to be covering, how you'll be evaluated in the class, policies, all of that. And if you have questions, this is the week to ask those questions. And a lot of that can be done if you go up to here and you go to communications. I'm just going to click in there really quick to show you. All my contact information is right here. But you can go to Ask Dr. W discussion forum, and you can post questions there. If they're very general questions, that's a great place to do it because then everyone can see my response. And then I'm not having to email many individual students about the same sorts of questions. However, if you have a message of a more private nature that you'd like to talk with me about, you can definitely just go ahead and email me and I will respond back to you in that fashion. I also have here in the communications tab information about my office hours. They are by appointment, Monday and Wednesday from 12 to 1:30. So I'm reserving that time block. I have a Zoom link for it, but you got to let me know if you plan on going on so I can open it up. Rather than me sitting there for an hour and a half with no one showing up. If I know that you're coming, I can have it ready to go and be ready for you. Now that's only if you want to have the face-to-face contact. Otherwise, feel free to email me questions. I'm pretty good about email and can get back to you within 24 hours with answers to any questions that you have. So that's in the communications tab. Let's go back into week 1. So once you've looked over the syllabus and you've familiarized yourself with Plato, hopefully you've already got your textbooks in hand. If not, they're on the way. I had some more information about that in the Start Here podcast. You want to confirm your enrollment this week by posting a bio in the student lounge area. So that's also back in that communications tab. You're just going to go over to student lounge, which if we scroll down is right here, and you're going to start a thread. You can name it your name, okay, and bio. So Summer Williams bio. And then you're going to just tell me a little bit about yourself. You can use the bio that I posted in the Start Here menu as an example. Mine's a little lengthy because I really want you to get to know me. Yours doesn't have to be that lengthy, but tell me 3 adjectives that describe you and why. Maybe tell me what year you're in, what your major is, goals, anything like that. This is a chance for us to get to know one another. We're going to be talking with each other a lot this semester via discussions, and so it's great to get to know one another. If you're comfortable posting a photo, please do. If it's with your dog or your cat, that's a bonus, or your kids. Anything you like to post is great, and I will definitely appreciate getting to know you a little bit more. So just make sure that you post that bio by Friday. And that is actually going to serve as confirmation of your enrollment in the class. If we were meeting in person, I would take roll, I would take attendance, and make sure everyone's there that says they're in the class. So this is my way of doing that here online. As a note, I do not take attendance in this class. I don't have an attendance policy. My policy is come to class Check the material, because if you don't, you're going to be in trouble, right, later, as you wouldn't know what is going on. So, each week you have some leeway with how you want to attack the material. That's the thing I love about online classes, is that when they are not synchronous, you have some flexibility, so for working parents or working students, you can check into the class when is convenient for you, as long as you're completing all the work that you need to do for the week and meeting the deadlines for discussions or exams or any assignments. So that gives you a little bit of wiggle room, to get what you need done during the week. Now, with that in mind, this week you're going to be reading the introduction and chapter 1 in the Longevity Project. It's pretty short. It's just giving you an overview of what the Longevity Project is, how it got started, kind of the nuts and bolts of this very big project that we'll be talking about all semester long. I've posted a PDF of this right here so that you can get started reading in case you don't have your book yet. This will help you out. And your reading to this is going to be the focal point of the discussion board posting for this week, which I'll get to in just a moment. So make sure that you read that, and then also check out any resources that come with the main health psych textbook. Get familiar with that, as we're going to get started in that next week. All right, so here is the discussion board questions for this week. Again, they have to do with the intro and chapter 1 of the Longevity Project, which covers this breakthrough study, as well as personality and long life. Why did this project decide to take on looking at aspects of personality and how they relate to long life? So that's kind of the gist of the beginning of the book. You're going to tell me who are the termites, why is the termine data and the Longevity Project so valuable to researchers, what makes it special, what's unique about it, give me some examples, and then what do we know about personality and health? What does the research tell us so far, and why is it even important to study their association? Okay, so you're going to be responding to these questions this week in an original post. So you can click here and it will take you to the discussion board posting for week 1. And you're going to create a thread that has your answers. And you want to do that by Friday. And then by Sunday, you're going to go in and see what your peers wrote. And you're going to find 3 people's posts to comment on. And when you comment on their posts, you want to be thorough, give some more examples. What did they say that struck you as important? Was there anything that they didn't say that maybe you thought of that you could elaborate on? Look for opportunities to insert what you learned. Show off what you know. Use language from the material and the concepts from the readings. That's what you're going to be looking to do each week as you're responding to people's posts. And remember to always cite correctly, right? You can use the Cite as you write document that's posted in the Start Here menu as a helper to how to cite the textbook and any sources that you're using. And you should also be using the discussion board posting rubric, which really outlines for you what a good discussion post should look like. Okay, so that's going to be very helpful for you as you're navigating. And really, this first week is just getting your feet wet. It's getting in there, seeing how to do a post, what that's going to look like, and just starting to engage a little bit with the material. I try to go easy the first week to give you a chance to kind of take it all in and get used to everything. So this isn't anything super heavy here, okay? So just make sure that you're checking all your resources and you're looking over everything so that you are aware what you're responsible for this week. And of course, if any questions come up, again, feel free to email me or drop a question in the Ask Dr. W discussion board, which is again in the communications tab. That's there for you. Okay, look forward to a good week with everybody, and I hope you all get off to a good start. Thanks, everyone.